and welcome everybody to the May Heart Call. And as I was sitting here getting ready, and I'm thinking about how May, out of all the months, is such a short word. And to me, May is the month of Mary. It's the month that we dedicate to the Divine Mother. And so I'm sitting here thinking it's such a short word for such an enormous energy. And you all know how the Council loves to play with words. And of course, the Mother's really present today. So I'm thinking, May, and I'm hearing Mother's admiration of you, of all of us. And then she corrects me. And she says, no, Mother's adoration of you. And I get chills even saying it because adoration, I don't know about you, but I don't think of adoration in terms of myself. But then I'm thinking about the Mother, and of course, we are born of the Mother. So how could we not, in fact, as part of her, graciously, happily receive that gift? Because it's just another expression of her love. You know, I don't think it's coincidental that in April we have Earth Day, which I tend to think of as obviously Gaia. And we have the gifts and the admiration and the presence of Gaia and our bringing our hearts to Gaia and to the healing of the planet. And then we step into May, and it's the admiration and the devotion to the Divine Mother Mary. So the Mother above and the Mother below. I think the synchronicity, the alignment is absolutely perfect. So I want to start today. There's a few housekeeping things. And the most important one, and I don't see her here, but I want to say happy birthday to Lee Degani, our Council of Love teacher. And it's her birthday tomorrow, so I know you'll all join me in wishing Lee all the best. And I also wanted to share with you some updates of what my Isaac has been doing on the Council of Love website. There's been some updates, and I just really quickly want to share these with you. And that, of course, would mean that I actually could find it. And I don't see it. That's very interesting. Here we go. What a great website, right? I want to bring your attention, of course, to this fabulous webinar that's coming up. We'll be talking about that too. But you can see that there's been some updates in terms of what we're up to. But I think what's really exciting, because we get many letters a day and many notes a day saying, when are you doing what? So Isaac has made this lovely new calendar. So you go to the front page, you click on it. They want to know if I'm real. And here we go. So for every month, for every day, you can come to the calendar and see everything we're doing, from the heart call to speaking Sedor, those beautiful free sessions where we practice speaking Sedor, heart speaking, heart listening, the Spirit Cafe, upcoming courses, the peace meditations, summer solstice, you name it, it's up there. So I just wanted to share that with you. So go on and have a look, because there's a bunch of changes on the website. And before we move into our meditation and channeling, while I'm still mostly with you, because it's very strong energy today, what's new, right? I want to talk about this little 90-minute webinar that I'll be doing. It's called Embodying Ascension. It started out as navigating the new normal. And as I've dug into it with the mother, primarily, she has renamed it Embodying Ascension. The reason I'm doing it, because I did not have really any classes planned and mapped out at the moment. It's a one-off, 90 minutes that are going to be packed on May 24th, which is another birthday. I'm hearing from a lot of people that they're feeling off balance, overwhelmed, jittery, uncertain. A lot of issues that have been resolved in the past, what the council calls core issues, are coming back up to the surface, and people are like, what the heck is going on? And so what's going on is that it's not simply what's going on in the world. And we all know there's massive adjustment on that front. And it's coming to a head, a crescendo. But what's also going on that perhaps we don't bring enough of our attention to is the mother began her alignment. Time, space, dimensions, frequencies, everything you can think of in December, the December solstice. What we're going through now is, of course, that adjustment, that alignment, right, in the outer world. But it's also occurring and intensifying in our inner being. So it's not just that we're being affected by the external shift, which we are all welcoming with open arms, but it's what's going on inside of us. So it's our alignment of what you can think of as all our waves, our timelines, historic, past, present, future, dimensions. We all have our favorite dimension that we tend to anchor in, but this is to anchor us really in the alignment of all the dimensions with our feet firmly planted on Terra Gaia. Brain waves, heart waves, sound waves, vision. So what this webinar is about is the mother coming to us and aligning us, our human and divine self, so that that harmonization is taking place. Because as we're stepping forward into the mother's new, never-ending wonderful, into this world that works for everyone, we as humans, angels in form, need to be in this balance. We need to physically, in all our fields, be embodying our ascension. It's already done. But what we need to do now is really have it, own it in our bodies. So as I said, it's a one-off. It's very affordable. And even though I'm doing it on a holiday weekend, it will be recorded. But I'm recording it, which is my pattern anyway, but I'm recording it so that as you are walking through this process, you can watch it again and again and receive the balancing, attunement, aligning energies. So have a look. It's posted on the website. I'll be talking about it some more, but I wanted to give you a heads up. And with that, let's get started. How could we work with anything except the blue diamond today? So close your eyes and really drop down into your heart, into that center of who you are. Feel it. Let go of the week. Let go of the day of your to-do list. Let go. And go to that pinprick at the bottom of your beautiful heart and fly, walk, stroll, jog, dance into your inner chamber of your heart, into that sacred place of your being. And feel yourself, gaze around, and find a place where you are comfortable to sit, to lie down, to simply be there. Now, when we talk and when we work with the blue diamond energy, we are literally holding and being with the energy of the mother. So take a nice deep breath of the most beautiful, sparkling, radiant blue you have ever imagined. Feel it. For some of us, it's a pale, almost a topazy blue. For some of us, it's the deepest sapphire. It matters not. Feel it. See it.
11:13 a.m.
Let that blue diamond start to dissolve as if it's an aspirin or an Alka-Seltzer in a glass of water. Feel it just dissolving and sinking into every cell of your being, every fiber, your bones, your skin, your organs, your glands. Do not forget your head. Come up from your heart and into your head, into your right and left hemispheres. Feel that sparkling blue. Your pineal, your pituitary, now bring it back down into your heart, into your solar plexus, your tummy, your root, and let it flow down your legs, onto the ground or the floor or the carpet, so that when you walk around your home, you're walking on blue diamond. It's the mother's carpet. And give thanks. Greetings, I am Mary. I am Mary, I am Mother. I am your mother. Do not hesitate, beloveds, to conceive, to think, to consider me this way. And does not any mother, every mother, love and adore and admire the beauty of their children? Oh, you say, oh no, no, mother. My mother was really dismissive and she hated me and she abused me. And that was an abomination, yes. And understand, beloveds, if you have been abused by the world, by the galaxy, by your best friend and beloved, it is not about you. It is not a reflection about you. Too often, what is the saying you have, that the sins of the father? This is ridiculous. And if you have ever considered that the sins of the father and the mother were somehow bestowed upon you and visited to you, then can you not also conceive that the beauty, the joy, the power of us is also integral part of your very essence? You are mine. And that is precious. But make no mistake, do not minimize this. I am yours. Yes, I have heard your cries, and I have heard many of those cries of late, because you feel that you have toiled and been true, and you have been. You have been the brave hearts. You are the light bearers. And yes, you say, Mother, when? But I have told you this towards the end of last year, and what you think of as December. My patience, our patience, is infinite. So of course we measure, when we even bother, we measure time very differently than you. But those differences, and yes, Gabrielle is urging me to be impatient as well, and I have heeded her advice. Those differences have created a gap. And it is a gap that has gone on for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So I have brought into alignment whatever you can think of as time or space, inner or outer, dimensional reality. We are pleased to say goodbye to those contests. No, it is not. Let me be very clear. It is not that we have eliminated dimensions. Why would we eliminate gifts that each situation brings? Of course not. What is aligned is your ability to access and to travel between the various realities and frequencies. Because yes, I desire it, and yes, you desire it, because how else are you creating a new world? All the kingdoms on Sweet Gaia are in alignment. This has been the last piece. Now think of it. Too often, attention is drawn to the ends of a spectrum, to those that are completely asleep and want to remain there, and that is all right. And for those who have rested most of their time in the higher realms, shall we say. It is the middle. And for a long time, I have spoken to each of you individually and collectively about this role, of your role in guiding others through the portal. Some of you are portal keepers, some of you are pillars. Those terms did not disappear. So what is your role? And how do you function with this general population? They are no longer on the fence. Yes, there are those that are sleepy and just awakening, and there are those that are so anxious, and I do mean in anxiety, and some it has even drawn further into the deepest depression, disconnection. You are taking people and in the alignment of their sweet being and assisting them as they step forward. Far too often, a prayer that goes up, particularly from that middle ground, basically says, Mother, Father, please help, please fix me, please fix the situation. And we do, and we have, and we always will. Always, one way or another. But that prayer, the translation of that plea, also means the divine empowerment and the human empowerment of who you are. Because we are family and we are in sacred partnership. We are in the unity of heart and mind and being. So I do not just say to you, I will do it for you. But beloved, I and we, and I do not just mean the council of love, I mean the company of heaven and all who serve, we will do it with you. And sometimes you will say, can you get this? Can you guide this? And sometimes we will say, this part's yours. And this part is yours. You are feeling off center because the center, the past, the old Gaia is gone. There are those that are clinging tightly and saying, it hasn't happened yet. All you have to do, no, not look at the news feeds. Go outside and talk to the birds. Notice the lushness of the air. Feel our presence more than ever before. Our agreement, my design for this ascension, for this individual and planetary collective ascension, has always been on planet, in form, Gaia as a planet of love and light, cities of light becoming a planet of light. So of course, sweet angels, you are experiencing that alignment in different ways, some euphoric and some difficult because they are physical, mental, emotional, causal. At the same time as we are saying unto thee, do not look back. Because when you look back, there is a tendency to simply get grabbed back into the drama and chaos. So it is not a law that we are telling you, do not look back, you will be punished. No, it is that it is too distracting. So by not giving it any attention, what you are doing is allowing it to dissolve and crumble, which is exactly what it is doing. And that in itself is disconcerting because you can feel the crumbling behind you as you are heading out the door and through the portal. Your fields, your organs, your glands, your past lives, your future lives are all being balanced. And yes, it is a gift. And it is a gift to you. And it is a gift to me. So take the time, I ask of thee, to truly feel my presence, our presence with you. You are not alone in this. In fact, you have about 8 billion friends accompanying you of every ray, every lineage, every vibration. And you all share the same thing, which is your precious heart and my precious heart. I entrust this to you, as you have entrusted this to me, to us. So if you feel the slightest off balance, simply anchor, allow, surrender, accept, and know you are the angels and agents of change. Many of you are feeling, and perhaps not even knowing why, that this is a very close cellular, historic repeat of Zahara, of Atlantis, of Lemuria, of Galatea. Those were, shall we say, unsuccessful transitions. This is not. So anchor, beloved. Anchor in the stillness and bring yourself to still point, that place where all convergence takes place. And know that I am with you. We are with you. And yes, we will celebrate on planet this beautiful month of May, of flowers, of spring, regardless of hemisphere. Go with my love Go as angels of change and bring me with you, for you are loved. Farewell. Let's all go back into our hearts. And from that youngest and oldest part of ourself, say thank you, and I will. As always, great to see you. And I'll see you in the ethers. I'll see you at the portal. Thanks for being here. All my love. Bye for now.